Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jan and we are in sunny Gibraltar as usual. I am here with some news and updates. What was happening during this week. So I have to say there is nothing really major happening right now. It looks like we are all the same, quiet as the last week. Nothing major, nothing new. And so we decided to go this week to Spain. Finally. So I didn't manage to get to the beach, unfortunately, guys. I promised you, I think, a previous video that I will get to the beach, but I got too lazy, I guess. But at least we went to Spain because on Sunday they opened the border for pretty much all the European countries without the quarantine, so I was worried just in case, you know. And so we went through the border in the car, usually with our passports, show it one way, show it the other way, and it went smooth just as usual, nothing different, except there was not many cars, so it was no queue. Yes, it was so good. So what else? I actually thought it will be like opening the border would be like, yeah, let's go and see things. But my husband, I think, got like really lazy by staying at home all the time. So he's like, oh, do we really need to go? And I'm just like, yeah, we do really need to go. I want to see. Yeah, I think they make us like, you know, to like it more to stay at home. So yeah, but at least we managed, because I said to my husband, yeah, let's go. I need to go to the shops. I haven't been to the shops for a few months in Spain, so let's go now. So, and then we decided to go and check it out. How is it? How's it Spain? Well, to be honest, nothing's changed since last time we went there. I haven't noticed anything. I mean, well, what do you expect to notice? Everything is fine, quiet. Okay, it's less people on the streets, maybe I would say, notice, but it's not is busy anyway during the weekdays, so kind of looks like usual situation, except there were people in the beach and a lot of police also on the beach patrolling. I presume they're patrolling so the people will not queue or gather together too much. So yeah, that's the only difference I noticed. Too many police. Where else? I thought the mask wearing was as a must, because I was reading before it was a fine, 600 euros if you don't wear it, but we wanted to ask someone if we have to wear it permanently when we're crossing the border. But you know, when you cross the border in the car, usually they just sit and in the post, and they don't really want you to stop if they like just say go. So that's why I don't want to stop people behind you. And so we just looked at people who were walking on the streets, and I noticed that not everyone was wearing the mask. So I presume it's not a must if it's not very crowded. But in the shops you have to wear the mask, and you actually have to have it with you, because I didn't see that they will give you any, and you have to wear gloves. The gloves they provide you in the shop, so that's fine. And well, that's pretty much it, guys. So like I say, it was very empty in the shop, also not that many people, very few around, so that's just a bit of a difference. But other than that, they all look the same to me. So yeah, it was really nice to get out and drive around a little bit to see Spain, you know, be in Spain and to see just across the border here. So that was nice. That's pretty much it, guys. Nothing else interesting was happening. Didn't do much again. Oh yeah, I did one thing, you know, like I said, we get so lazy. It's all like become like just doing stuff on the computer and go to the room, watch some movie, serial. Believe it or not, we decided to watch Game of Thrones. I know a lot of you already probably seen that serial, but I was like saying we're probably the last people who haven't seen one episode. So yeah, this week we started to watch it, and it's on the first season, and I can't believe it's made in 2011, the first season. Can you believe it? I have been looking at like the one scene there where actually showed Malta, the Gozo, right? And it's a Lazur window, isn't it? It was called Lazur window, and it doesn't exist anymore, you know, guys. I remember we went there and we saw it. It was so wonderful, beautiful, but a few years ago it was destroyed by the nature itself. So created by nature and destroyed by nature. That was like really sad. When I saw it in the movie, I was like, oh wow, that's like really cool, you know, to see the sites where you actually been, and to realize the movie movies was made there too, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, actually quite like this movie, and we only watched few episodes because quite busy with our stuff doing. So we'll continue to watch. Yeah. So, but as I'm saying, at least on the positive side, we're not going to forget what it was in the previous season, because we've been watching some new ones, and I'm just like, what was it in the previous one? I can't remember, because it takes them months to make the next one, and you'll forget what was in the previous, right? So at least this one we will remember exactly what is it was there. So well, that's all the excitement we had. So what do you think, guys? Do you think you will like go straight away somewhere when they open the border? Just like I felt when I was waiting for Spain to open, I was just felt we're going to run and do things and see things, and I'm just like, okay, I'm too lazy to get out now. I'm kind of used to it, to sit at home now and don't go anywhere, right? So yeah, that's it. Well, I tried to go next week to the beach finally. I didn't go, actually, it's because in the morning, I mean, I don't get up very early because I go to bed like 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and so I wake up about 10 or maybe 11ish, so it's like already daytime and it feels a bit chilly outside, but then it gets too hot and you don't want to get burned, and then in the evening you're just like, okay, I don't want to go now. So I really hope to get to the beach next week, at least if it's not going to get too cold. So who knows, right? So let's just see if it gets a bit much more warmer, and can finally go and swim a little bit, maybe get some suntan. So because like on the balcony I kind of like noticed that my knees are getting like really dark and nothing else. So not really good suntan, I would say. So yeah, that's all the news, guys. I hope to see you next week, so we'll see you on Sunday. So have a nice the rest of the weekend you have, and of course have a really nice week, and I see you next time. Bye everyone.